Welcome back to the show.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Followed you.
Followed me.
Okay, because that was like 6 months ago. Welcome back to the show. It is a great, gorgeous day inside the studio.
Inside the studio, a wonderful Tuesday evening.
Yeah, outside the studio.
Kind of
It's
rainy.
really nice inside the studio.
Really nice.
Really nice inside
Isn't it?
the studio.
Outside the studio, it's not so great.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I know I already told you.
Yeah.
But I'm really thankful that treadmills have railings on the side.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was listing. Okay, so the tread runs, right?
Yeah.
But there's a side that doesn't move.
Right.
And my foot got half on the moving part and the outer part, and I did this like, "Rah!" And I would have went, cartwheeled with no hands if it wasn't for that railing.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you got the railing.
It saved me. So I hit it, and then I took my hand out, like just pushed myself off, and then kept on running and made it look like I was, I kind of bopped my head like this, like I was listening to music the whole time.
Did you have earbuds? I said, did you have earbuds?
I was listening to music, but it wasn't the music. It wasn't even that kind of music that I was listening to when I almost face planted. It was actually a slow song. It was my cool down song. It came on early because I went longer than I usually do.
You're out here bobbing your head, but in your ears.
I'm over here like, but it was like,
Yeah, you're bobbing your head, but in your ears is like,
yeah.
Say you, say me.
So it's been a few weeks since we were here.
Yes.
And so we're happy to be back. Actually, let's see who's on. Now that I can see who's on. So we can say hi to Just Us. It's the Just Us League.
Refresh the thing.
Oh, you think that's what it is? Oh, okay. It's not just us. All you people that I just personally offended.
Yeah, everyone that he just said did not exist.
I'm deeply sorry. We'd like to give a shout out to Go With Him. Nice name. Lurks. And Mom Wants Ate a Whole Lemon. Welcome back. I know you were here the last time we were on. So I heard this question today, and if anybody's in chat that can chat back, it would be great. So here's the question: would you rather let someone take your cell phone and go through all of the pictures that you have on there, taken and downloaded, or would you prefer someone go through all of your text messages?
Text messages.
I think I would just... That's like a huge invasion of privacy. I don't even know how to answer that.
I know that I got nothing bad on my text messages, but on my photos, we got some weird stuff that we've done over, like, senior year of high school.
So I've got, like, a lot of funny memes. And some of them are, like, kind of offensive.
Some of them are questionable.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah, depending on which political party you're with, it could be upsetting.
I have barely any text messages. I have, I think, at most 15 or 20.
What, do you delete your text messages? Because I have thousands, tens of thousands.
If I don't talk to someone for over a month, I just delete that text message.
So what I typically do is I scroll through the last, I don't know, probably 200 of my text messages, and I will send everybody in the last 200 strings a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's at least, once a year.
I have a lot of the stuff is like, this is your security code. Thank you for
those
Verizon.
I'll delete.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I'll delete. But what's funny is I probably, out of those people, I'll have like maybe 50 of them. The last message I sent them was happy, Merry Christmas from last year.
Yeah.
Right. And then they send a Merry Christmas back. But, you never know, because it's like sometimes people, maybe I'm the only text message they get. So I try to, be nice like that.
No, I just delete them.
Delete them out. Well, that's why you would let them. I would just give them my fake phone with my fake ID and go from there.
I'll give them the old phone that doesn't even turn on. Good luck. Figure it out.
So this is national. Do you have any teachers you liked?
A few.
I only had one teacher I didn't.
I can think of a definitely think of a teacher right now that we spent every single or close to every single day praying that she would get hit by a car.
This is still good news.
You
So,
asked.
I did ask. So, um, let me see.
But
If
I can only think of that one.
at one.
And she's retired and she's gone on her own
Well,
thing
I'm not going
now.
to say which one mine was.
I'm not saying which one mine is either.
TV 57. So I can see what's going on. Okay. So chocolate custard. I've had custard. I've had frozen custard. I think I've had chocolate frozen custard. Frozen chocolate. Wait, is it chocolate frozen custard or frozen chocolate custard?
I think it's frozen chocolate custard because the chocolate custard is the thing, and
Yeah.
frozen is what's happened.
I've
to
had
it.
frozen chocolate custard at Culver's, right? That's custard.
Maybe it might be.
But I don't know
cream.
if I've ever had chocolate custard. But
I don't
today
know
is
if I've ever
National
had-
Chocolate Custard Day.
I don't know if I've ever had custard.
I don't know if I've ever had custard. It's kind of like pudding, right?
I don't know. What do you mean, right? I just said I don't know if I've had
Right,
it, and you're asking me.
National Garden Meditation Day, which is a gorgeous day outside to be meditating. Just keep your eyes closed.
What do you mean?
National Paranormal Day. So,
Why are there so many days?
yeah, it's a great day to watch
Supernatural,
Supernatural.
Stranger Things.
You know what a popover is? It's National Raspberry Popover Day.
I think it's a type of donut.
A type of donut.
I'll look it up.
How come I'm not logged in here? Here we go.
Yeah, well, that's scary.
Well,
What is a popover? A popover is a light roll made from egg batter similar to that of Yorkshire pudding, typically baked in muffin tins or dedicated popover pans which have straight-walled sides rather than angled. So it's like it looks like one of those just tiny little like buns.
So it's basically
It's kind of like a
turnover.
muffin, kind of. It's like a mixing turnover and a muffin. It looks like.
Hey, Electric.
That's what I.
We aren't dead. And welcome to the show.
That's what I think. Is that it's kind of like a muffin.
Yeah, I think I've had a cherry turnover.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, turnovers are a thing. I know about those.
National
What
two
is-
different colored shoes day.
I'm stuck on the one right under popover. What in the world is that?
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not going to read them all. There's too many of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Have you
fair
ever
amount.
wore two different color shoes other than like that crazy wacky day at school?
Multiple times.
Just for fun?
Because I couldn't find the other shit. Multiple times.
Yeah. And then you just play it off like it's National Double Shoe Day. Two different color shoe days.
No, it's a normal thing. They're like, can't find the shoe. Yeah.
Are they
Yeah,
at
can't
least
find it.
two different color shoes and they're shoes, or do you just go all out like one's a shoe and one's like a snow boot?
No, I've never been that desperate. I still have class.
Never been that desperate. Oh, but you did it at school.
Yeah.
Not just at Walmart.
No.
Yeah, I would probably shop at Walmart because it's probably more socially acceptable there than Target.
Who cares?
I'm one of the people of Walmart.
Dude, Walmart rearranged all their stuff.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
So, tomorrow is like a big day for the majority of the United States and probably worldwide. It's May 4th. National Star Wars Day.
Sorry, I'm like, what's the important day?
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
But beware of the revenge of the 6th.
Yeah. And that's the other half.
That's
of
the other half.
population.
You get 1 day in between of just rest.
Yeah. And then you fight it all out.
And then you fight it all.
And then you fight it all out. So, I guess we can get on. With the good news. Do you have anything you want to say?
No.
No.
I'm good. I'm set.
No, I got nothing.
I'm set.
Going to school in one sneaker and a platform boot. See, that would be like, you have to do the lopsided walk.
Are
right?
platform boots those ones that just have like the 5 inches of just plastic?
So it'd be like down
And then
and
the
up,
actual
and then down
shoe?
and up. I feel like if I did that for too long, like I don't know if I can say that on.
Is it like wearing like a moon boot,
It'd be like
or you're bouncing with each thing?
no. Platform is just one's high, but then your other shoe is this low. So when you step on your left foot, you go up in the air, and then you come down, and then you go up in the air, and then you come down.
I don't know how I feel
I
about
think
that.
the
I
muscle
feel
in
like
that one
I
leg.
would throw off my like my spine.
Yeah,
I think my back would hurt by the end of the day.
I think I would just have one giant muscle in my one leg, and then the other leg would be like wimpy.
Your one leg is just bulging.
But then, so now you go to the gym, and it's like upper body one day and lower
Yep.
body the other.
And then back and whatnot. Yep.
For this, it would be platform on the left side.
Yep.
It'd be left side day and then right side day.
Instead of
somewhere.
leg day.
Yeah, it'd be left leg day.
Yeah,
and
right leg day.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
how you do it.
You know what? I'm gonna just have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it once, but I don't have any platform boots.
I don't even know you buy platform boots. Amazon?
Maybe I'll You know what? I'll just walk through Walmart with one, like in the try out. The
You,
shoe
I
section.
say, you have a platform boot.
No, try out the section, where you go and you try out the shoes, and then I just won't buy them, just so I can
Does
see what it's like.
Walmart give out platform boots?
I think that we should have there should be like a race where everybody wears one platform boot on one, maybe barefoot on the other, and then you actually run that way and see how good you can coordinate.
I honestly feel like that wouldn't be that difficult.
I think it would be awesome.
You get used to doing stuff like that when you're doing the when you're at the gym. You're doing like the lunges where you have to kneel across the floor. You get used to ducking down with the one foot.
Well, I tried the Stairmaster thing, and I thought I could climb stairs,
No.
no problem, and
No.
I did, no problem, because I go up like 2 at a time,
Yeah.
here and there, but 2 flights of stairs, no big deal. 4 flights of stairs, 8 flights of stairs,
But as it goes on, you're like,
12 flights of
oh
stairs,
my God.
yeah. And what was really bad was like there was this very small lady who was on it like while I was on the treadmill, and she walked on it for like 40 minutes. It was like
Yeah.
a long time, and she was leaning over and she just kept walking like it was no big deal. I got on there, and then like after I didn't want to like to let the little lady beat me, so when I couldn't take it anymore, I pretended to take a phone call. I was like, oh, hello, hang on a minute. Hang on, hold on. I'm exercising, and I pushed the thing. I got down. And I went to the gym. I went to the changing room, and I'm like drinking water. I'm like, oh, it hurts.
You
It
are
hurts.
despicable.
And then when
Absolutely
I came back,
despicable.
I came back. I went to a different thing, but that was my. I didn't fall off the treadmill right into push-ups.
No, yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
backflip
actually-
off the treadmill
I didn't
into
actually fall off
push-ups.
the treadmill. So
No, because you got saved by your little kitty guardrails.
reach stuff on the top of the fridge. So yeah, see, that's me too. And I was just telling people this just the other
Reach
day.
stuff out of the fridge. You're like 5'10". What do you mean?
Yeah, that's the issue. Is like I grew. I had a growth spurt. I made it all the way to 5'9". So good guess, and thank you for the extra inch.
Well, because
Thank you for the
you're
extra
as tall as I am, aren't you?
And then everybody kept saying, "Well, you're only like here in high school. You'll get another growth spurt in high school."
Dude, I was
So
told I was gonna be like
I was waiting.
6'2".
All
Yeah.
my friends who were my height, they were like, they got taller, they
Yep.
got taller, they got taller, and then I was like, I kept waiting. High school ended, year after high school, 5 years after high school. We're way past that now, and they lied to me.
Yeah, no,
I was lied to.
estimated 6'2". I stopped at like 5'10".
See, I would have been
and
fine at
just
just 6.
stopped. And I hit 5'10" like halfway through high school.
Yeah,
And just stopped. And now I am the shortest person out of all my
yeah. I can get on top of most fridges because the fridges that we have are short, but some of them are.
The 4 people that I consider to legitimately be my friends are all 6 foot.
When I go to, those giant double doors, at
Yeah.
the fancy places that are like 12 foot tall.
Yep.
See, I walk through a regular door, no problem. But when I come to that and I'm 5'9", I'm not 6 foot, I'm not 6.5 or 2'6", whatever, like some of these weird mutant giant people.
You're not 7'12".
But I get this overwhelming urge to not just like walk in the door. I want to kick it open.
Yeah, you want to try and
I
then
want to like kick
break
it
your
open and
toe.
establish my dominance. Right when I walk in the building, like I'm 5'9", but I can kick.
It's
Like
the
that.
curse of being short. The curse of being short.
Should walk up with platforms and knock on the door.
Your platforms that have like 3 feet of just platform.
like the long-legged clown
Yeah,
guy that was tipping.
exactly.
Just walk in. Okay, well, we'll get to the good news part of the program because I do actually have some actual good news. Oh, that's right. Well, there's a delay.
Yeah, because you don't have the thing. There you go.
Okay.
Now that's better,
There,
right?
I can see it now. Yeah. Okay, I don't need this one anymore. So, my first article today was actually pretty cool. Have you ever had like a total stranger just give you cash?
Yes.
Yeah, what
Yes, actually.
did you need it when you got it? Or was it just like and it was a great day because they gave you cash?
It was
A random act of kindness?
It was a great day because I was able to put gas in my car.
But like you weren't soliciting for it?
Nope. I was working.
Okay, so you didn't be like, "Hey, can I borrow $5?" and somebody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, here's 20."
No, I was working.
And they tipped you.
Yes, because I was working on Christmas.
Yes.
I got $20 for working on Christmas.
Yeah, and it was like a Christmas miracle. You didn't have to walk home.
Didn't have to walk home. I was super low on
Isn't
gas.
there like a movie about like Christmas shoes?
I was legitimately considering whether or not I would have to. My car would start and drive.
Yeah. So I was at this place. I was out of town. I was like out of the state, several states away, and I had no money. I was broke, and I went there. I was being helpful, helping people move stuff around and everything. And as I was leaving, I had my hands full. And this old guy comes up to me. He says, "Hey, can you take care of this for me?" And he shoved like garbage in my hand. And I was like, "Really? Can't you see my hands are full?" "Sure, I'll throw your trash
Sure, I
away
got
too."
you, bro. Don't worry.
So
about
it was dark outside. I went
Yeah.
out to the car. I put some boxes and stuff in there. And then when I came into the building, I was going to throw this garbage away. And I realized it was a wad of cash. Just this random guy came up. And I was all upset about it.
Yeah, you're all here. You're like, okay,
I
man.
felt
Don't worry about
so guilty.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Because in my head, I was like, "What? You too lazy to watch?
Too
these
lazy.
stuff? You
The
too lazy
old
to watch
man
this?
can't do
Oh,
nothing.
really?
Son of a can't throw away his own garbage.
So it made
Oh, no, this man just gave you his entire life savings.
it made my day like big time. Like, I mean, we're talking like a lot of money. So the money for my whole trip and everything going there and back, I ended up at home with like $50 more than what I went with.
And this is how we started the studio.
Yes. And
This is the story of how we got here.
Hey, Sav, how are you? Welcome to the show. So, anyway, this stranger on a plane gave this couple of girls $100, and I want to put up this. Picture.
Okay, but why?
So here we go.
So you got to actually like remember, right?
I should remember what it is. So here's like a handwritten envelope, and
The girls from Yugoslavia.
yeah, and they were told not to open the envelope. So it had this little note on it. So I got this article from CNN. Ida Zuge isn't someone who normally likes to save things. The walls of her Boston home are bare. She keeps a small bag packed with essential items in case she ever needs to leave quickly. But for more than 2 decades, she's held onto an envelope that she hopes will help her unravel a mystery.
What?
Yeah. Zuge says she was a nearly 12-year-old refugee fleeing the former Yugoslavia with her older sister when a stranger handed them the envelope on a flight to the United States in 1999. The woman made them promise not to open it until they got off the plane. The girls were later shocked to discover dangling earrings and a $100 bill inside. A note scribbled on the outside of the envelope is signed with only a first name, Tracy, which I'm hiding, and a heart there. And for almost a decade, Zuge has been trying to find her.
Dude, they got a smiley face on there too.
She wants Tracy to know how much the gift meant. She imagined that to Tracy or to others hearing the story, the envelope might seem like a small gesture, but Zuge says that to her and her little sister, who was 17 at the time, it was so much more than a monetary act of generosity. That money, she said, helped feed them for an entire summer while the two girls scraped by staying with their brother, who was a college student in Iowa. And it's still shaping the way both sisters live their lives 23 years later. Zuge has looked at the envelope for clues, chased down leads, dealt with doubts, and hit dead ends. She's reached out to hotels, airlines, and tour companies. She's talked with reporters and posts on Reddit. But so far, she says she hasn't found Tracy. So she's trying to cast a wider net. Several refugee advocacy organizations posted a video of Zuge sharing her story on Twitter this week, and they're asking the public to reach out with any leads. She says, I want to be able to find Tracy to thank her for her generosity, for her kindness, for her empathy, and for welcoming my sister and I. Looking towards the camera as music plays in the background, I was wondering if you could help me find her. Have you ever heard a family member or a friend or anyone share a story that's similar to this? It's a story that Zuge told many times, but she still doesn't know how it ends. So the note here, it says, I am so sorry that the bombing of your country has caused your family any problems. I hope your stay in America will be a safe and happy one for you. Welcome to America. Please use this to help you here. A friend from the plane, Tracy.
Turns out Tracy was an alias.
Yes. Yes.
It was actually some dude in a wig named Trevor.
Trevor. Well, it appears to be scrawled on a piece of hotel stationery, possibly from somewhere she'd been staying in the upper left-hand corner. The Holiday Inn Garden Court is printed in blue. The envelope itself isn't the only thing Zuge has to go on. She says she also knows a few other details from the flight, some from her own recollections and some details that her sister shared. The Tracy who gave them the envelope was traveling with a friend, Zuge says, and she thinks that the friend's name is also Tracy.
Dude, it goes deeper.
Because everybody's name is
It's a cult
Tracy.
of Tracy.
To Zuge, they appeared to be in their late 30s or early 40s. I would never guess a girl's age or weight.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Or whether or not they're about to have a baby. I made that mistake once.
I just
Don't do it.
I can't tell. I don't have the perception for that.
So one was a brunette with a ponytail, and the other had mid-length blonde hair. Both women toted tennis rackets they placed in the airplane's overhead bin. They spoke about playing tennis in Paris, and Zuge thinks that they may have lived in Minnesota, possibly within a few hours of the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport.
Paris?
She's got, well, Paris, if you're French.
She's rich.
Yeah. She remembers helping the women with knitting. Zuge didn't speak English at the time, but her older sister was able to carry on more of a conversation. In her recent video, this is how Zuge describes who she imagines Tracy to be based on the clues she has. Tracy, by this time, would be a middle-aged or an older woman who is amazing at tennis and has traveled for it in the past. She would have flown from Paris, where she stayed at Holiday Inn, and where she played tennis, to Amsterdam, where she met on that flight. She would have flown from Amsterdam to Minnesota, and this would have been on May 31st, 1999.
Paris.
Really?
Where do you know you have money when you go to Paris just to play tennis?
Just to play tennis.
Why'd you go to Paris?
Yeah.
Tennis.
One day, I hope she finds it. You know, I mean, I don't know how
Oh,
much
that's it. That's the end.
yeah, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's more, but I'm not gonna go into
Yeah,
it.
no. Okay.
There's only so much.
But she did not find Tracy.
She still hasn't found Tracy.
Still has not
as
found
of today.
Tracy as of today. Okay.
Yeah. So, however many people CNN get to, and then hopefully however many we get to, which is a lot more than CNN.
Oh yeah, dude. CNN, nothing.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to come up with something. So, let me see here. Okay, boom. Okay, my next article I read just the other day. This is probably just super fun for me
Because you're a fanboy.
because I'm a
You are a
fanboy.
fanboy. That's exactly why this article is here.
So there is a video circling around the internet that shows Disneyland's Captain America approaching a park goer dressed as Peggy Carter and sweeping her off her feet for a photo.
Could you imagine
This guy doesn't trip on the treadmill.
Could you imagine Captain America
Just walking up and be like,
he's just like,
yo.
he's like tiptoeing.
Yeah.
Grabs you.
So anyway, there's a picture.
That's the man.
That is the man. Okay, Marvel fan, Ariel, we'll call her Ariel C, knew she wanted to dress as Peggy Carter from Captain America when she visited Disneyland last weekend. This is a relatively new article, so this just happened.
He looks like whatchamacallit, he looks like the knockoff
The
Captain
bad guy.
America. Yeah, he looks like bad guy Captain
Bad guy
America.
Captain America. Okay. What she didn't expect was that Captain America himself would find her at the theme park and sweep her off her feet, literally. The 21-year-old fan posted a video of her interaction with the character actor to TikTok on Monday, and it has been viewed nearly 804,000 times as of Friday. And without messing up our thing here, there she is. There was a fake Captain America there. Did you see it? He comes walking up, takes her by the arm. She's having palpitations right now. She can't breathe. Follow her.
Who's that guy? That man had ears and everything.
Look at that. Now, this video has been watched 804,001 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of cool. Look at other people taking pictures. They stop and pose. So, what she didn't expect was that Captain America would literally sweep her off her feet. I'm still in shock, she wrote in the viral video's caption. Speaking with
you
Insider.
gotta say it in proper Zoomer speak. I'm still
It's coming. It's coming. Speaking with Insider, Ariel and her friends invited her to attend Disneyland's Dapper Day, an unofficial celebration where parkgoers dressed in sharp outfits inspired by the 1950s and beyond, which was held on Sunday. Her friends put vintage-inspired twists on characters like Tatiana from The Princess and the Frog and Louis from Meet the Robinsons, while Ariel hoped to channel the secret agent from the Captain America franchise. Adults aren't allowed to wear costumes at Disney World and Disneyland with the exception of Halloween, but because Dapper Day is a fashion-focused event, adult parkgoers can dress in the fanciest outfits of their dreams. While the group arrived at the theme park, employees who noticed Ariel's outfit were eager to unite her with Captain America. She said they were so helpful. She said of the employees, when Captain America got there, they started running up to my friend saying, he's coming. But Ariel said that despite everyone's help, her interaction with the Marvel character didn't go as planned at first. It's so embarrassing because I ran up to him and he was holding hands with a child who I didn't see. We had a brief conversation and he said, let me help out these kids real quick and then I'll come find you. My friends and I stayed in that spot, but I didn't think he'd come. He probably thought I was a terrible person for running up to him while he was with a child. But to her surprise, he began walking towards her saying, Peggy Carter, I need you for a second.
Could you imagine just like hearing this and just Peggy Carter?
Yeah, and she's
like yeah, it's like, please come to the principal's office.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? He was totally in character, saying it had been 89 years since we last seen each other and that he still owes me that dance, Ariel said. He said flying a plane with bombs on it into the Arctic Ocean wasn't his best idea and that he should have thought that through more.
He really should have.
While chatting, he walked Ariel over to a picture-perfect spot where they had an impromptu photo shoot, and when others approached him for photos, he kept his focus on Ariel. I was scared, but a little excited, she said. I was like, oh my God, he won't talk to other people. The rest of the day, I was speechless. My friends would not stop talking about it. It was only a 2-minute interaction, but it was so amazing. And this is my actual favorite photo. Because she's totally in the shade. It's like, good lighting on him.
That's the most...
Good lighting on him.
That is the most Disney photo I've ever seen. That is the most Disney image you can possibly have.
Ariel enjoyed the moment so much that she told insiders she considered buying an annual pass to visit the theme park more often. However, she said she'd likely ditch the Peggy Carter outfit next time. I don't want to say I'd never wear that outfit again, but holy moly, I was sweating like crazy, she said, adding that she'd also bring a pair of flat shoes for comfort. I would never walk around Disney in heels again. And I wouldn't either. But platform shoes might not be too bad.
Sure, might try you just fee fi fo.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are we going like really fast? I feel like we're going really fast.
You still got half an hour.
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough articles.
It's you and I. We can make something up. It won't be. It will be fine.
I think we make it up. So my next article, I didn't get a picture of the girl because I don't know if I could or not.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I found this 29-year-old who makes $400,000 a year, and she owns 3 properties.
Yeah, and what does she do?
And in this article, okay, well, I'll just read the article.
Okay, let's hear it.
In 2018, which was just a couple of years ago.
What, 4 years ago now?
Yeah. She hit her first 6-figure year as a freelance writer on Fiverr.
Can you?
Yeah. I want to write now.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being like, what do you do? 6 figures a year. Yeah, what do you do? I write stuff for people on the internet.
The internet. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you can't laugh because, okay, so first 6-figure year as a freelance writer, earning, and this was her first 6-figure year, $300,000.
Yep.
Do you know how many years it takes me to make $300,000?
You know how many years it'll take me to make $300,000? Probably won't hit that until
more
like
than
40.
More than 3 years.
Yeah, probably won't take that until like 40.
Yeah. In revenue, writing blogs, press releases, and website content for clients. Blogs, press releases, and website content for clients. I could do that.
I feel like it's a lot harder than just.
I mean, it probably is harder.
Yeah.
But I could do it for 300,000. I would do it for 100,000.
Fair enough. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, and then tips would be nice too. But anyway, now she's 29. She has 6 streams of income from freelance writing, influencer sponsorships, ebook sales, course sales, ad revenue, and affiliate revenue. And last year, she brought in a little over $400,000 in net income.
That reminds us, guys. This stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow.
That's right. Right, and you can
and you can use promo code non-existent for no summons.
Just go ahead and you know what? Go ahead.
You can't think of this, huh?
This is our Discord invite.
Go ahead and use that link to get 0 free summons on Discord.
If you would like to get rid of some excess cash flow that you have, we will help you.
If you would love to PayPal us your money,
yes,
for which we will invest back into our community.
I will literally put your name across the top of the screen the entire show.
We literally have a scrolling thing that does go across the screen. It's an actual thing.
It's an actual thing.
It's right there. We can legitimately put names up there.
I'll switch the logo out with your name if you whatever. So
sponsored by this guy.
Getting back to the article that I'm not reading. The point of this article is actually not about making money per se, but it's about not spending it.
Exactly.
So, like any member of the gig economy, she knows she can't count on making this much money forever. So while sometimes she splurges on food, entertainment, and travel, like I do, she saves and invests aggressively to boost net worth, of which I have very little because we built this.
Yeah, let's not get into how much this costs.
Also, she owns 3 properties in her home state of California. Combined, they're worth close to $1.2 million.
I'm going to say this right now. In her home state of Florida,
I'm fairly confident that all the houses I've lived in combined don't equal 1.2 million.
I'm
At least
very
at the time that we were living in them.
I'm very concerned that you said she lived across this entire country.
Oh, I might have.
Yeah, you said in her home state of California.
Oh, did I say California?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Florida.
Yeah, no, that's so I'm making
Whoa.
sure we got our
Well,
got our
didn't put her
facts
picture up
straight.
here, so
Yeah, no.
if she has any stalkers out there, they're not going to find her.
We got
in
our
California.
facts straight. She lives in Nebraska.
So to live her dream life and still save most of what she earns, here are 5 things that she refuses to spend money on. Is there something that you just flat out will not buy?
Designer clothes, because I think it's a waste of money.
That's actually on her list.
Like, you know how much money, you know how much things you can, how many things you can get, like Goodwill.
So, so I have like multiple pairs of jeans that fit me really, really well in January.
Yeah.
They don't anymore, and I've been complaining about them. So I was walking through the store the other day, and I lost them. It was bad.
I mean, you lost.
They
fell?
between my keys and my phone, it slipped right past my hip bone, and I like grabbed them and pulled them up. But I'm constantly like hiking them up, and I feel like I don't think I would get arrested because like you have a bunch of guys that like wearing their pants down like by their knees. I don't, but I feel like I got this weird goose rear thing going on as I'm like waddling through the store. It feels very unattractive.
Nah, you'll get over it.
So I was looking at jeans the other day, and I don't want to spend the money on them.
Yeah, no, there's no go to
don't-
Goodwill or something. Buy like 20 pairs of jeans for $37.
Yeah, and then go with it.
Yeah.
So, 5 things that she refuses to spend money on: designer clothes and handbags. First one.
It's pointless.
She says, and I quote, "I do all of my fashion shopping at thrift stores like Buffalo Exchange and Pavement." Buffalo Exchange and Pavement. So instead of buying new designer clothes or handbags for thousands of dollars at a time, I'm spending much less.
Perfect example on why designer anything is a scam.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Supreme crowbar?
Yes.
$2,000 for a crowbar that just had their logo on it.
My
That's
goodness.
it.
So one of our other co-hosts, Super Sav, just went to prom and got a $700 dress for $50.
Yep.
And then spent like $100 on an alteration. So $700 dress, and it looked great.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, I was covered in glitter,
This is why I wore a suit.
and I could not fly.
This is why I wore a suit.
Well, I wore a suit that was glittered.
This is why I wore a suit and went with a guy.
I went in looking like a sophisticated guy with like cufflinks and everything, and I came out of the party bus looking like I could go on stage at a Prince concert.
Say you, say me.
Elton John would have invited me to come up and sing with him. Okay.
Elton John, just come off the bus, Rocket Man.
Okay. So her rule is to spend no more than $2,500 a year on shopping. Not
That's
only,
right.
she says, not only do I save money this way, but I'm also helping the environment by donating all of my unused clothes to Goodwill.
I can get probably a minimum of 2 to 2.5 weeks of food out of $100.
Yeah. So,
You just got nowhere to look.
well, I don't think this counts for food. I think this is just clothing,
just in general. Oh,
clothing and bags.
well, never mind then. Never mind.
I don't know if I've ever spent $2,500 on clothes for well, maybe the years that I buy new suits, which I also have to, because one of my suits, it looks like it's my dad's suit now. I mean, it's huge. It
I
looks
have
like
my
could
dad's
fit-
suit. I have 2 of my dad's suits.
They fit, or are they big on you?
The shoulders are big.
Yeah.
The arms are actually decent. The arms are actually like good length, but the shoulders are too wide.
Yeah. Well, I look like a little boy dressing up in my parents' clothes.
You're
when I'm
walking
out there.
around like
Yeah.
with it thumping around
Yeah,
at your
yeah.
feet.
Frumpy. Okay. Second one. She does not spend money on unsubsidized flights. Unsubsidized flights. She says, my Chase Sapphire Rewards credit card accrues travel points when I spend on food and travel, and since I spend the most on those 2 categories, my card almost always covers my flights and rental cars. Even though the card has a $300 annual fee, it saves me about $2,000 in flight and travel costs every year. And I also have the JetBlue credit card that racks up enough points to cover a few flights per year. I just got a credit card that actually counts, that gives me frequent flyer miles. And I just got it. And if you just buy, here's the thing. You're going to buy food this week, right?
Bought food.
Okay. And you're going to spend money on it. Does it come out of your account? You pay cash or do you use your debit card?
Pay cash.
Okay. By cash, you mean debit card or?
By actual cash.
Okay. So I used to just deposit my check in the bank and then I would use my debit card to buy stuff. What I started doing was taking my credit card that gives me points and or cash, and I would buy everything with it. My food, my gas, anything that gives me everything that I buy that week. And then at the end of the week, I write one check. Well, it's all debited, but I make one payment to that credit card every week and I pay it all the way off. And so my one card, I literally get between $25 and $30 free every week just for paying it off.
Nice.
And the other one, I think I've got like around 600 miles, flight miles or whatever now on it. So, I mean, it adds up.
Yeah.
It adds up. And it's not like, here's the thing. It's not like I'm not going to not buy something. You know what I mean? It's just the stuff that I'm already buying.
Yeah.
And then instead of me buying it directly, I just buy it with my credit card and then I just pay off the credit card.
Yep.
I don't pay interest. So anyway, that's pretty cool. But I don't get cards that I have a yearly fee on. But maybe if I did, I would get more.
Maybe that's not a good idea to start picking up more cards.
So, third, she doesn't rent. She purchased her first property. She says, I purchased my first property which I currently live in March 2021, then bought an investment property in Miami in October 2021, and another in March 2022. I have long-term tenants in my rental properties whose rent covers my mortgage and homeowners association fees. In the house that I live in now, the amount I pay on my mortgage is, in some cases, less than what I would pay to rent the same house, except for she owns it.
Nice.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
4, drinks after 8 p.m. I don't know why this thing. I would have never thought of this in my life.
Are you drinking after 8 p.m. regularly?
She says, I'm a morning person, so happy hour works perfectly with my schedule. I love to look up happy hour specials at local restaurants and bars, especially when I'm traveling. Eating and drinking earlier in the day can cut the total cost of food and drinks down to 1/3 of what it would be if you dine at 8 p.m. So what I heard, and this is from a family friend who you just had a birthday dinner with, she said you're not supposed to eat dinner after 7 p.m. just for your body's metabolism. Eat breakfast after 11, eat dinner sometime before 7.
I'm eating breakfast like 3 in the morning.
Which we're going to be late doing today because it's 7. Okay. The last thing she says, Uber trips that are less than 3 miles away. She says if a destination is within 3 miles, I will walk there for the exercise and to save on the $30 Uber rides there and back. When I travel, this rule lets me explore entire cities and towns on a budget. I try to walk at least 12,000 steps per day, which I'm right at 11,960. I should have been marching this whole time.
Should have. You should have just done the entire stream just in place.
I try to walk at least 12,000 steps a day, even when I'm home in Southwest Florida, so I plan my days around being able to walk to places. I check the map ahead of time to ensure there are sidewalks. Walking easily saves me more than $300 per month on transportation when I'm traveling without my Jeep Wrangler.
What's with Florida women and Jeeps?
I don't know. I just think
What's
that
with Florida women, like coastal women and Jeep Wrangler. What's up with that?
So I think that I need to look into this Fiverr thing. So,
Dude, Fiverr's sick.
So do you have any tips?
Tips on Fiverr?
Yeah.
On how to make money
Yes.
on Fiverr? I've never made money on Fiverr, but I have definitely quite a few times paid people to do things on Fiverr.
Okay. So, I mean, do you think it would be easy to find something?
I honestly don't think it'd be that hard. Fiverr has so many things. that you can do Fiverr
Just
for.
find whatever you excel at and then just
Pretty
advertise
much.
on there.
Look, you go to Fiverr. You go to Fiverr's website. One of the first things is explore the marketplace, and it has the different
Things on there.
graphics and design, digital marketing, range translation. Like say you want to do video and animation, and then on top of that, it has all the different things
Yeah.
that you can do, and it's broken down in different categories: whiteboard and animated explainers, video editing, video ads, character animations, GIFs, logo animations, intros and outros, lyric and music videos, spokesperson videos, all this different stuff. You want to do video editing? Great, here it is, and it immediately pops up right there.
So
I know they can't see it, but it immediately pops up with all
when we
these
say
people.
Fiverr, we're saying Fiverr.
Fiverr. Fiverr.
There you go.
That
Put it
that
right
is
on.
Fiverr, and it's got an app.
It's got it going.
There's an app too for Fiverr.
Oh yeah, I've used it. I've used it. So
But yeah, no,
do you know anybody
There's tons of
personally
stuff.
that's making money on it?
I know someone who did.
I didn't realize that you could make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, stuff on Fiverr, despite its name, doesn't cost $5.
Yeah.
There's stuff on. We found some dude who makes top tier edits and whatnot, and his edits look great. They're some of the best edits I've ever seen in my life. His starting price was $2,000. But he did it, and the month that we found him, he already had, I think it was like 27 people
Yeah.
that had paid him to do things.
I think that I could probably put together all kinds of stuff and
Yeah.
do.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I have skills.
you got to
just
be
how do you
consistent, and you got to
compete?
be able to market yourself.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I think people struggle with is your ability to market yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know, chat, if you would like us to give tips on making money either at Fiverr or anywhere,
Home economics Wednesdays at 9.
throw us a thing. Just realized.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
You haven't been plugged in this whole
Wow.
time.
Oh.
You want me to plug you in?
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, no, I think it's
Because even
definitely
if you
something
do like
worthwhile.
part time,
Yeah.
make a whatever. You were driving for a while, delivering stuff for people.
Yeah, I
right?
did DoorDash. And DoorDash sucked.
So
There was good money in it, but you had to take the time to know where to look, and you weren't compensated for your gas. So that was the big killer. The problem is where I was starting out, where I knew where to look, I had to drive about 45 minutes to an hour and then start working.
I think you just need to find like a hot spot.
Yeah, but there's no hotspots around here. That was the problem. I would have to drive out closer to like the main city
Yeah.
and then start there.
Well, if you have a day off or whatever, I have a hot spot that I know about. I'll tell you because I know a guy who sits at a certain place, and it's like right in the middle of a big area where. What did this just change on me?
I think it ended.
I want it to end. He makes like more money than I do doing it.
Yeah, no, there's a ton of money to be made, but you also have to remember taxes. At the end of the day, taxes.
Taxes
Because
will get you.
taxes for, and you gotta make sure you keep track of your gas, that how much you spend on gas when you're working, how many miles you cover. There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to pay attention to.
Well, speaking of money,
Yeah.
yes, there is a Florida student who was accepted into 27 colleges.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can name 27 colleges.
Harvard, Yale, Oxford, Florida State, Iowa State, Ohio State.
I don't even know
Just
if
go
I can
through the
name-
states.
I don't even know if I can name all the 50 states. So anyway, I could probably name 27 of them though.
I'm trying to think if I can name
Yeah,
all 50 states.
UCLA. Okay, So not only was this kid accepted in 27 colleges, he got $4 million in scholarships.
So basically, how smart's the kid?
Yeah.
This is what we're about to learn.
I'm just going to put this little video up. We'll let it run in the background. But so, and I can't say his name, but this
Okay.
was from Panama City, Florida, WMBB. A Rutherford High School senior has some big decisions ahead. Oh, no, this is not the one I was thinking of. Jonathan Walker. I can say that.
Okay.
Jonathan Walker was accepted into almost 30 of the most prestigious colleges in the country and has more than $4 million in scholarship offers. Walker has applied to 27 colleges, and all 27 have accepted him. It's so crazy to think about that I applied to all these colleges when I got in because that's such a rare thing to occur. But the fact that it did happen, and I'm so excited about it, Walker said. That was Walker right there. He'll come back up here in a second. That's him there receiving an award. Stanford, Yarvard,
Yarvard, Stanford, Yarvard,
Stanford,
Yarvard, Yale.
I took Yale and Harvard and combined them.
Stanford, Yarvard, Hale, and Uke.
Yeah. So Duke were among the 27 schools he was admitted to. Walker is still trying to whittle down the choices and take a few more college visits, and with under a month to make a decision. The whirlwind of like decisions coming back, that's over now. So I've just been I'll get this right. He says, so I've just really been trying to soak it in just how much of a blessing that this is that I got into these colleges. That's not right, but that's exactly how he said it. So just like sitting back, smelling the roses, Walker said. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Walker hopes to pursue a career creating medical devices to serve underprivileged communities, and he's already working on multiple patents. Walker invented a Braille system, created an air filter to turn gas emissions into oxygen, and created a pill dispenser to keep track of drugs on the TI-84 calculator.
Right now, I played Mario on one.
I did too, as a chili bean. Right now, I'm very interested in engineering and entrepreneurship. I've always loved creating devices to help people, so I definitely want to further that, Walker said. I'm looking at majoring in electrical engineering and possibly biomedical engineering to hopefully develop medical technology in order to help disadvantaged communities that have health problems. He said he's working with colleges to create his own major. That's kind of cool.
I'd like to major in Walker.
I would like to make my own. Walker plans to study engineering, computer science, business, and psychology in hopes of one day creating his own company. Jonathan has not been a typical student. He has continued to persevere despite all the challenges that we faced, with the hurricane. Rutherford High School IB and AP coordinator Kathy Rutland said. Walker has also played on the Rams football team for the past 4 years while maintaining a 4.85 GPA.
I think I was lucky to get away with a 3.
Yeah.
I did great like freshman year, and then after freshman year, it didn't matter anymore.
Nothing. So my next article is for you. And everybody else who doesn't want to mow their lawn. We are in what the internet is calling no mow May. No mow May. No mow May. And it's for a great cause.
Me telling Aunt May I don't want any more food in my mouth full. No mow May.
No mow May. No mow May. Backyard bee conservation is all the buzz these days, with people planting native pollinator gardens, installing bee houses, and participating in citizen science endeavors to monitor local bee populations. I want a beehive.
You want a beehive?
So this is also a moneymaker, just so you know. People will pay good money for organic honey.
Oh, yeah.
And I know a guy that I met at the end of last year who sells little jars of honey for $8 a piece.
Yep.
And I could do that. Plus, bees are just neat. They're like flying ants. that also produce honey.
Listen, I'm trying to think about how much you hate ants.
Yeah. I would like an ant farm, just all contained in one thing.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, you know how great an ant farm is as a weapon?
That's a
Especially if
weapon.
you have like fire ants. Be gone! You smash over someone's
We need to
head.
just send all of our ant farms to help out with the war against Russia.
Could you
They come over there and
imagine
you're like,
just the
Ninja Star the
flood?
ants.
Yeah, they're just throwing ant farms.
Okay. And for good reason, okay, in North America, a quarter of our native bee species are at risk of extinction. And that's not good for the bees, and it isn't good for us. Bees pollinate 35% of our global food supply, and many of the wild plants our ecosystem depend on. Simply put, a world without bees would be a shadow of its former ecological self. Enter No Mo May.
No more May.
No Mo May.
No more May.
A movement that began in the United Kingdom and is now rapidly spreading throughout the United States, thanks to Bee City USA, a 10-year-old initiative of the Xerces Society, a nonprofit that labors to conserve invertebrates and thus biodiversity. No Mo May's popularity lies in its simplicity. Just give the bees a leg up during the crucial springtime by crossing a chore off your list and letting your lawn grow for the month of May. This lets lawn flowers such as dandelions, clovers, and violets bloom at a time when bee food is scarce. If you don't mow your lawn for 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to see an increase in flowers, which translates to increases in abundance and biodiversity of bees, explains Dr. Israel De Toro, an assistant professor at Lawrence University and one of the originators of the U.S. No Mow May movement. As a conversation photographer who recently began documenting No Mow May's spread in the state of Wisconsin, this guy learned some important lessons about participating in No Mow May. And I think you just Google it. No, M-O-E-M-O-W. You know what? Here, let me just type it in here.
Oh boy.
No, Mo. Oh, wait. Mo.
Did you actually type it wrong?
No, I actually put a thing in there. No Mow May. And give the bees something to do.
MOE, huh?
Yeah. Actually, the article is like way longer. It talks about like making sure it's okay with your city and local ordinances that says your lawn can't be too big and da. But really, I think all the ordinances should just forget about it for No Mow May. And if you got a sign that says, save the bees,
make sure that thing is covered up by grass at the end of the month.
Save the bees. And I think it's a great thing. So
You think?
I think it's a great thing. I like the idea. I'd like to give a shout out to another TV viewer.
Yo, another TTV viewer right there.
Minion619, Nina Tella, and thanks for watching Some Sav. Wait, did Some Sav? We already said hi to Some Sav earlier, right?
Because they chatted.
Yes. Right?
Yeah, because they chatted.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay. So, all the people who have not actually registered and come on, we thank you for watching today too. You can join us right now. It's just me and Electric talking on our Discord network.
Yeah, I've completely
Discord
left.
community. Oh, Some Sav's been on there a couple of times too.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Don't mow your lawn this whole month.
Woo!
And
you gotta go, man.
I think I need a bee farm.
You need a coffee.
I need a coffee.
I think you need a coffee.
Actually, I've cut back. I used to drink 12 shots a day, and lately I'm down to 6.
Well, yeah. I was thinking that's gonna kill you, but
now
maybe
I'm going
you
through
need
the
water.
6, and I wasn't even gonna finish it. Before going to the gym, I had a bunch of it left, so I just guzzled it, which is a bad idea when you're getting ready to run.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Working out is actually kind of cool because I do sleep a lot less. I mean, a lot less. I just wake up and just been reading a lot.
Thanks everyone for coming out on today's show.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
We appreciate you coming. We appreciate you chatting, sitting, watching, lurking, whatever you're doing. We appreciate it.
Lurking. And I'm gonna go grab a coffee and something to eat.
Same.
Yeah. See
Minus
you
the
guys.
coffee.
Okay, so we're actually switching to Tuesday evenings,
Tuesday evenings.
probably around 6 o'clock. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks for watching.
See you
Bye-bye.
then.